I don't know how to...
Find it on YouTube. I think.
So with this...
Share the link out.
I know, but I don't. It's not letting me send the. Yeah.
It's for Omni.
That's right.
Yeah. This one's not picking up near as well as this one though. Here, this one goes better. Just don't yell so much.
19. We need to have a shorter intro. I'm ready. I've been ready.
We need time for everyone to get in.
It's been like a half an hour.
Welcome to the Fox Valley Fantasy Football Show. John looks like he's out the side of the screen.
Way over there.
That's
Slide
kinda,
in.
Because last week you two conspired against me with Randall F. Ermers
Oh yeah.
to slug me in the arm.
Well, I mean,
Fool me once, shame on you.
Yeah.
Fool me twice.
We're probably not going to
shame
do it
on
again.
me.
So,
Yeah.
all
Yeah.
right.
Like I'm gonna trust that.
Well, I mean,
Yeah.
you know, I mean, you're a pastor. You have to preach.
Let's
that
get
you
into the
have
show.
trust in people.
I'm mad
Right
about.
Okay.
Quick question. You mad, bro? I am mad about you punched me last week. That's why I'm
Okay.
over here. But secondly, what
Remember, I didn't punch you. Randy punched you.
No. I will quote you. Randy asked me to punch you,
It's-
punch you for him.
It's for
Who
Randy.
did the punching?
Randy did.
No, he didn't. You did it for him, which means
fine.
you did it.
Uh,
I'm
okay.
not as quite as mad as that as I am about my hometown team. The Minnesota Vikings
Yeah.
are horrible.
Yeah.
That's tough.
You do need
They're
to slide this way though, because the
horrible.
microphone. This one's gonna pick up better than that one.
Yeah.
For
Listen,
some
my
reason.
voice projects.
Yeah.
I'd
Alright,
rather
well.
be safe.
If
Okay.
no one can hear you, that's not.
I got
Alright,
a
that's
question, Aaron.
Okay.
Wait.
What?
Pastor Daniel, you're next because he'll go third.
Okay.
You
I'm
mad,
about
bro?
Yeah.
Jaden Reed.
Oh yeah.
Man,
God.
watching
Jaden
Thursday
Reed.
night. I started Jaden Reed over Jamison Williams. This
Yeah.
week. Because Jamison Williams and the Lions stunk it up
But they played
week
it-
one.
Yeah, but they played the Packers versus the Bears.
I don't
You
know, they
should
look
know
terrible. They didn't
better.
take a single shot down the
You
field.
shook
Jameson
Sinatra's
Williams
hand. You
was
should
terrible.
know better.
So I'd start Jaden Reed. Jaden Reed, very first drive, bomb to him, touchdown. I'm like, awesome, great. Saw the flag. Like, okay, whatever. It's getting called back, and then he doesn't get up.
When I moved,
You put your thing on. I didn't even do it.
I didn't do anything.
And so because of that, I lost Jaden Reed and Austin Eckler on the same team
Oh,
this
gosh,
week. So
that
I'm mad about
stinks.
injuries, Jaden Reed.
That stinks.
Why are you mad, Aaron?
You mad, bro?
Yeah, I am, and I want to just say this here, okay? here is the issue. And I usually don't get very upset. Oh, I'm in the wrong league, so just a minute. I got to get to the right league. I don't usually get upset about fantasy, right, guys?
Hold on, before you get going,
you know me.
Richard said in chat, finally. I think he was wanting us to start the show earlier.
Well,
That's fair.
So, I mean, you know how it is, right? Like, I'm pretty chill when it comes to fantasy. I'm not one to get upset about what happens in fantasy. But
There's a caveat to that, but go ahead.
But this one really bothers me. I'll tell you who I am really, really irritated with. I am irritated with all of my teams, and I'm irritated with fantasy in general, and I'm irritated with the people that I played. The thing that is really bothering me is, I had Amon-Ra St. Brown with 40 points. 40 points in the NFC.
Yep.
And I lose the matchup. I mean, it's one thing to have a bad week and lose the matchup. Listen to this. 26 points with Drake May, 40 with Amon-Ra. I had almost 80 points.
Just those two guys.
In two guys. Yep. And Eric had 50. And he was like, boy, I thought I was going to win. I'm certainly not going to win. I said, there's a lot of time left. And my team loves to lose these matchups. My running backs are about the most helpless, useless running backs.
I've got one question.
Yes.
Who drafted those running backs?
The fantasy footballers.
Sure.
Because these people...
Blame our patron saint, Andy Holloway.
These people keep recommending these rookie running backs, and they have been absolute trash. Absolute trash. So, I'm not going to take up too much more time, but that is so irritating to have a 40-point scorer and lose the matchup. Everybody else, single digits.
So make sure you put your You Mad Bro into the chat.
Into the rant, yeah.
And one last thing that I am mad about is that I picked Casey to lose to Brody, and Brody is my Nathan Case.
Yep.
You to Nathan is me to Brody.
Okay.
I picked Brody to win because Casey was so horrible.
Yeah.
And Brody lost.
Wow.
So that was horrible.
Wow, Brody is your Nathan.
One quick announcement, everybody. The water bet payouts.
Water belt?
The water bet payouts will come to the group text messages after the show. We're going to do the water bets after the show rather than make the show longer, so you can watch and enjoy them at your leisure.
Love it.
One technological note here, we have the secondary camera back up and working, however, it is very delayed. So, it's not it's not on your end, it's on our end where it's
that's
delayed.
funny.
So,
okay.
At least we can get a fun secondary view.
Yeah, right.
Look at that.
Right. I mean, that's pretty cool.
So this is what happened.
Right.
It was Ethan versus Gracie and Aaliyah. We all picked Gracie and Aaliyah, so we're good. We stayed dry. And the AFC was Casey versus Brody. Casey won. You're the only one who picked them, so we each get one. And then the NFC was me versus Randy. You each picked Randy. I got me. So you get two. You get one for picking Randy. I get one for picking Casey. And we'll send that out later.
Oh my God.
Let's get to the first league, the XFL.
Jumping into the first one, the XFL. My drops might be a little delayed tonight because I did not have time to get them in order at all, but we're gonna get them anyway.
By the way, Randy said the experts are dumb.
Yeah, agreed.
That's very true. Any other comments in there?
Nope.
While we're going? Okay.
I've been covering them.
Starting off, it is the pick-em matchup. Gracie's Grand Team versus Burrow Ken.
Yeah, okay.
And he is really
Burrow Ken.
Yeah.
Yes, he
Baroque.
texted me today asking if he should change his
yeah.
team.
Baroque was
Who he should
tough.
pick up. I told
That's
him Broken fits quite well.
Yeah, yeah.
We already know how this one went. Gracie's Grand Team, who also needs to change her name yet, stomps Ethan 127. Well, she didn't stomp him. 127 to 121.
Stomp is a
What's
strong
wrong
game.
with Gracie's Grand
But
Team for a team name?
It's the
It's the
default. That's
default.
the issue.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We are giving them the Wonder Twins Award as soon as I can find it over here somewhere.
Let's ready ourselves.
None of
You
this
ready?
is in any order. Here we go. Wait, ready? Oh, here's Wonder Triplets. What does use that one? It's so quiet. There you go. We got the drop at least.
That's
Okay.
our first
The Wonder
Twins, the two of us.
I know.
Yeah.
Yeah.
She had Lamar Jackson at 26 and Puka Nacua at 27. Real
Wow.
good duo right
Okay.
there. And then because Ethan, he had a good week, but just not quite enough. We're giving him the. This is gonna take forever.
I like how you said you were
I
ready
hate
for the
this.
show
Here it is.
waiting on me, and you don't even have any of your reps.
Have the power!
He does not have the power for his own team.
Gotta work
Okay,
on the
listen.
R roll on that.
Power.
There you go.
I
There we
did it
go.
the first
There we
time.
go. It was a little
Listen,
weak.
it
Don't
takes way
criticize.
too long to move
I can't
all this
even
in
do
order.
it.
Yeah,
I did
a
not
little
have the
weak
brain
the
power
first
for
time.
this tonight.
Yeah.
Next matchup, it is Mahomes Depot. Allie, props to her for
Ah,
the new
That's
name.
a good
That's
one.
good.
Good one.
That's
Playing Richard, the Bears still suck.
Okay, that's a good one also.
With Allie taking this one, she's going 2-0. Richard drops to 1-1. Allie wins 134 to
Woo!
105. I'm gonna give we're gonna give Allie a brand new award, the State
Okay.
Farm Award.
Oh!
Because for Patrick Mahomes, Mahomes and
Yeah,
Otto,
exactly.
when you combine them like a
Yeah.
good neighbor, State Farm is there.
Yeah.
That's our sponsor for tonight as well. Mahomes with 22 points for her this week. And then we're going to give Richard the Matt Award. Okay,
I have 3 questions.
hang on. He did have Malik Neighbors with 38, but the rest of his team was...
Yep, that hurts.
Yeah.
So one thing Richard
Okay.
said in the text was he's mad, bro, at Derrick Henry.
Derrick
Yes.
Henry.
I think all the Derrick
Yeah.
Henrys
I
probably
agree.
are in that
I'm sure they
category.
Derrick Henry, I'm
Secondly-
irritated.
You're giving her a new award,
Mm-hmm.
and
There's no audio drop.
There's nothing.
I didn't have any time
There
tonight,
wasn't
all
even
right?
a typing drop.
Yeah.
Yeah, I know.
was
You
I
had
got
time
his
to
2
create
new
a new
awards.
award,
He's
but
got
not
2
do
new
any of that.
awards.
Yeah, it was fine.
It's fine.
It's fine. We're gonna
I don't have
Third
the
question
time for
is,
this right now.
remember
We're
when
gonna
we
cut
used to
down
I
have
didn't even want to do the
sponsors?
show tonight.
We're gonna
Remember we
cut
had
Daniel some
sponsors
slack.
on the show, and you would
Yeah.
have graphics
Yeah.
and stuff.
We're gonna
You
got
have,
Daniel
we
some
got a
slack.
sponsor. We got
I had
nothing.
parents' night tonight.
Right, we're gonna cut Daniel
Yeah.
some slack.
Yeah.
You're the only one who was busy today.
Yeah.
All right.
I was.
I
Next
still showed up.
next matchup.
Here we go.
Can I move on now?
I don't know.
complaining?
Can you?
Are you done complaining about the show?
Look at the ladies
I'm not
showing up.
complaining
man.
about the show.
Look at
I'm
the
complaining
ladies
about the
showing up here,
technological
huh?
side
Next
of the
matchup,
show.
it's Brenna's Power Players, another default name. Come on,
Yeah.
Brenna, be better. Versus Balaam's McConkey, myself.
First of all, I did not catch your name until I watched the show after we recorded.
Balaam's
That's
McConkey.
a nice team
That's
name.
a good one, right?
Yeah.
Of course, it doesn't matter for because Brenna is 2-0 and I'm 0-2. She beat me this week 156 to 111.
That's a stomping.
So we are going to give Brenna the Working Hard Award. Jonathan Taylor, shout it out! Tucker Kraft, working hard. You can't stop me! I don't know if you could hear it, but Jonathan Taylor with 29.
Yeah.
Jamar Chase with 37.
Holy
Tucker
cow.
Kraft with 25.
Oh,
Jordan
my.
Love with over 20. She
That.
started both
Yeah.
those two on Thursday night.
That's
and I was
tough.
like, well, my week is over.
Wow.
Speaking
So-
of order, I have to adjust my water bet pick at
Okay.
the end of the show
Okay.
after I
And
hear
then,
what's going on here.
Of course, hand in hand with working hard is. For myself, TJ Hawkinson, enough said. Last matchup, it is Rachel, the Swifties, playing Cheryl, You Belong with T. Total Taylor Swift matchup here
Okay.
going on. Rachel takes
Can you
this
sing,
one, but
sing
okay.
You Belonged with T?
No, I'm not saying
Okay, that would be
Okay,
amazing.
listen to this score though. 161.3
Wow.
to 159.4.
Whoa!
This
Woo!
came down to it.
Wow.
This came down to it.
I
Cheryl
think-
would have beat anyone else in the league
I think
except
she
Rachel.
deserves a combo
So-
award, but I'm not going to push it.
Well, so Rachel gets the juggernaut.
Nicely done.
She had an amazing week. I did not write down any of her scores. I
161.
should probably look at her scores. And write that down, but I don't have them because I just didn't care that much. But Cheryl, we're going to give her the, let me find it quick. Here it is.
Missed it by that much.
She missed it by
She
that
could
much.
also get missed it by that much, Biggest Loser.
Yeah,
Yeah, that's
it was,
tough.
Yeah, she could have gotten the biggest
Yeah,
loser.
that's
I've given
tough.
that
She,
one to her
that
too
is
many
that
times.
is a horrible.
It looked like she was going to
Loss.
get blown out of the water.
I would
Yeah.
say
And
that
then all of
it's,
a sudden, Sunday afternoon and Sunday evening, and then Monday night, she made a big comeback, and it was really close.
I would
so.
say it's a bad idea to give
She's-
your wife the biggest
Yeah,
loser
yeah,
award.
she's got a
No,
great
it's not.
team.
That's a good award.
She'll be just
You're really
fine,
good.
even though she's 0-2.
Man,
All right,
that's
let's
tough.
get to it.
Holy cow. Is this the first time in our history that we have had 4 ladies as winners in a league?
Did we really?
Wow.
I didn't even look at that.
That is crazy. The ladies are showing up. Yeah. All the single ladies.
Speaking of
So-
showing up and new
Allie,
players to the
Brian,
league,
and
Bill
Rachel, yeah,
Pingle
wow.
chimes in. He's mad about his number one running back, rookie Ashton Genty.
Yeah.
As he should
He
be.
forgot to carry the ball, Bill
Yep,
said.
correct.
Let's get to
Yep.
the AFC!
Here we go, baby! I'm excited for this one. Not really. Here we go. We're going to kick it off. And our first matchup is you Mad Bro football team.
You know that's right.
Jonathan versus PJ Justin a Laporta
Now
Potty
he
versus
changed his
Eric.
name to EP.
He
Justin
did.
the
We're
Porta
going to get
Potty.
there.
All
We're going
right.
to get there. You like to take
It's-
my thunder
It's
from
not
these
in the
matchups.
script, my friend.
So, all
It's not in
right,
the
John
script.
pulls to 2-0. Eric drops to 1-1.
Sorry,
now,
I'm 2-0? Is that what you said?
yeah, but we're going to get to that too.
Had to make that
so
clear.
you would think that this would be a big win for John, but it wasn't. John scores 121.8 points.
Thank you very
Eric
much.
only scores 76.5. I want to remind everybody
Win,
this
win.
is this is a full PPR 3 receiver league, and there are 76 points on the board with this one. Eric, because of that, changed his name to EP Justin Laporta Potty, who is himself. Eric pulled it in the porta potty.
He's Justin
and
Laporta Potty.
John gets a new award because before we play the award, I'm just going to tell you about some of the things that are on his team. Kyler Murray scores 14 points.
Hey.
Sharbs scores 1 point.
Hey.
And on the bench, he's got IR people in Worthy and
I
Kirk.
got like 10
and
IR guys.
he's posting points here and there, scraping it together.
Scraping it together.
And John gets a new award called Everything's Fine. It's fine. It's fine.
It sounds
guys,
a little creepy.
it's
This is
totally-
fine. I'm okay with the events that are unfolding
Yeah,
currently.
it's
That's
totally
okay.
fine.
Things are going to be okay.
It's totally fine, right? John is going to tell himself, look, I'm 2-0. Everything's fine. But he played Eric, who was the absolute caboose. One of the worst cabooses I've ever seen.
Do you know what I'm fine about, by the way?
What?
There's only 2 teams undefeated, me and Nathan.
That's correct.
How you like them apples?
For now. For now. So anyway, Eric really has
Still going.
an impressive showing of a caboose. That's one of the best we've seen in a long time. The next matchup
Next
is
matchup.
Daniel versus Josh. Tailor Made for Greatness versus McLovin These Nuts. ... Pistachio. Clever name. And Daniel, also a mediocre performance, 122.2 points.
Yeah.
And
how many points did you get
and-
calling him mediocre? By
and
the way?
how many points? We'll get to that. And then playing Josh, who scores a whopping 82.32 points. See the prior comments on Eric's performance. And so Daniel, because he wins the matchup, but not in an impressive form, he gets the Lucky Award.
You got shocks, pegs, lucky.
I don't
He's-
know if I accept that.
You know
but
what he's
okay.
lucky about is that Jonathan Taylor showed up because none of his other teams showed up, and he would have lost
right.
to 82.3 points. And here's what I'm going to give to Mr.
Josh.
What's his last name?
Blanchard.
Blanchard. I was like, not Brochard. Blanchard.
Josh Brouchard.
Yeah, I know. That's a guy I used to know. So whatever. Josh Blanchard. Mr. Blanchard. This is also a new award. No, it's not. But we're going to make it new. It's going to be the What Are We Doing Award. What are we...
Excellent job.
What are we doing? What are we doing, Josh? So, Jaden Reed is in the lineup, who's out, doesn't play. He has 3 zeros on the bench from people who were not injured, but literally scored 0 points. And I got a question for you, Josh. How you liking that second tight end now, buddy? Because I think you needed some other players to make this team fly.
One
Now,
more time.
What are we doing? What are we
now,
doing?
in all fairness,
Yeah.
Josh works weekends.
Yes.
So he may not have
He may
been
not
up
have.
to
But
speed.
that is no excuse, and I appreciated giving him that award. On to the next
I
matchup.
like how it's a new award, but it's not.
It's not, right? So, it was new how I'm using it, right? But not a new award. For the third matchup, it was Waddle to the Squaddle, defeating Pin the Tail on McConkey.
Yeah.
And
Blah,
Micah.
blah, blah,
Oh, no!
Oh,
What's
here we go.
happening?
Yes,
Quit
appearance.
your whining. You lost to your son-in-law.
Hey,
Wow!
we're gonna get to your matchup.
Look
in a
who's
minute.
rubbing
We're
it
gonna
in.
get to your matchup in a
That's
minute.
your nemesis,
yeah.
Nathan.
I'm 2-0. What are you?
We're gonna get to your matchup
What's
in a
your
minute.
record right now?
We're gonna get to your matchup in a minute.
All I hear is
for this
excuses there,
matchup,
Bucko.
Join the live
Micah
stream audience.
pulls off the dub,
Blah,
and
blah, blah, blah.
I will tell you why
Got a
Micah.
heckler in the
I'll
audience.
tell you why Micah pulls off the dub because the rest of his
Because
team
he had more
was
points.
the rest of his team was trash, but he gets the Unicorn Award from Elite Neighbors, who scores 38 points.
We're gonna be best friends forever, and I'll name her Pointy.
So Micah gets the Unicorn Award from Elite Neighbors, and I get an unfortunate whoopsie-daisy.
Where's it at? Give me a
It's
sec.
not
Give me a
unfortunate.
second,
It's
it's not here.
projectable.
It's unfortunate
Nope.
because nobody
Forecasted.
projected Ramondre Stevenson scoring 21 points and Jawan Jennings scoring 20 points, which would have put me over the top beating Micah. And it's unfortunate. Now,
I like how
Pick
you're
better
trash.
players.
I like how you're trashing Josh for putting the wrong guys
Yes.
in when you did the exact same thing.
I wasn't trashing
I got
Josh
a
for putting the
question.
wrong
I got
guys
a
in.
question.
No,
What are
no,
we
no,
doing?
listen. I wasn't trashing Josh for putting the wrong guys in. I was trashing Josh for picking a terrible team. That's a different situation. So now we're on to the next matchup. You might be saying, Aaron, 140 points, that must be the juggernaut. But no!
Nobody's
The
saying
next
that.
matchup is first we mine, then we craft. Love the name.
Love
Mr.
it.
Judah
Great.
versus Say Drake,
It's fine.
Ben. And Judah pulls off the dub with 142.7 points versus Ben's meager 102. Ben is now 0-2. Judah pulls to 1-1. Judah gets the Working Hard Award.
Wherever you are, if your spouse is sleeping or roommate is sleeping, shout it out anyway.
You can't stop it!
Minecraft.
And Ben obviously gets the double award. Hardly working. And he gets another award, which is kicked in the crotch.
You got a
Because,
video for that one.
and I know.
You
and-
did have time to do text.
no,
stuff.
it's right here. It's already in there.
And Ben, I know what this feels like because we will get to the NFC. And I also had Amon Ra with 40 points and lost the stupid matchup. So I know how this feels. But Ben gets the hardly working in the. No, never mind. Gets a terrible
Is
award.
that really the name of the award?
Kicked in the crotch?
Has that always been there?
Yeah.
Well, it's not really an official award. We just call it that.
Do you want to see it again?
I don't want to see it again, but I
Right.
didn't know that was the name of
That's,
the
gonna show it
award.
again.
that's what we
anyway.
call it. Here we go.
All right.
Okay.
Next
Now
matchup.
you would tell me, okay, now 142.7 points, Aaron. That must be the juggernaut.
Again,
no!
no one's
In the
saying
next
that.
matchup, we have Rise to the Occasion, Nathan,
Who's
pulling
live
to
in
2-0,
the audience.
beating Chicken Little Isaac with 154.9 points versus 147.6 points. Huge matchup.
Huge.
Isaac and Nathan continue the hammer and tongs back and forth on these matchups.
You're such
It's
a
like
boomer.
playoffs in the beginning of the season. Playoffs. And so Nathan gets a brand new award that I'm so excited about. It's You're Welcome.
So what can I say except you're welcome?
You are totally
gotta cut it
welcome.
there, Disney.
You are totally welcome for me drafting this team for you. Since
gave you players.
you couldn't bother to show up for the draft. So you know what, Nathan?
I gave you
I'm
players.
taking credit for this, and you are welcome. And Isaac, on the other hand, has a fantastic matchup. Can't pull it off. He gets the biggest loser award.
I think another way to say that would be even with the team you
Even
drafted,
with
he
no,
still won.
I said what I meant. Now
I didn't say-
you're saying Aaron and Nathan at 154
Somebody's excited
points,
tonight. Wow.
but you
He's
didn't
won
say
years
he
now.
was the juggernaut, and he's not. The last matchup, Andrew's awesome team, which for some reason is Casey, scores 169.04 points for the juggernaut.
And we don't know how he did did it because he was he was present at the draft, but not present.
I'll tell you how he did it. Roma Dunze, Christian McCaffrey, and everybody on his team scored 20 points, and he demolishes Brody and ruins his will to play fantasy football, who drops to 0-2, and Brody scores 96 points, and he gets
there, but I'm gonna turn
a Blunder Triplets Award.
Blunder Triplets.
Wonder Twin Powers activate! Shape up octopus!
Form of an ice unicycle.
So, I hope you enjoy fantasy football in the men's league, Brody, because between Derrick Henry, Travion Henderson, and Travis Hunter, he scored about 12 points. That was rough, and that is the AFC.
Let's get to the NFC.
Bill Beagle jumps in the chat and said, Aaron, how's your blood pressure?
Yeah, it's really good.
We need a blood pressure cuff.
It's really good.
Stethoscope. Let's check it out.
Really good.
Here's our first matchup, and I want to put it first because it's me. It is me, the West Chesapeake Valley football team, against Randy, the OBF. You know what OBF stands for?
The original
bottom feeder.
Bottom feeder. There we go.
But it was great because you guys picked Randy. You're both getting wet later because you did that.
Yes.
Randy put a spy in our midst and conspired against me.
Yeah.
And I told him last week it was going to come back to bite him, and he lost. 147 to 121.
Yes.
I got 20 points from my kicker and defense.
Okay.
That's pretty nice.
Wow.
10 points each.
Wow.
Jake Ferguson. 17 points.
Wow.
JSN, Jahmyr Gibbs, 19. And Jared Goff, who was horrible against the Packers. I did because he's playing the Bears.
Yeah.
This is what you need to understand. You don't play against the Packers, but you play against the Bears.
You're not wrong, yeah.
Jared Goff got me 35. My team was working hard. All right, I want to hear it as loud as you can because it was my team. They did it. Randy, shout it out in your apartment. Come on, guys. Sour grapes. Haters gonna hate.
No one cares.
You mad, bro?
Yeah.
All I know is my team's working hard. And on the alternative side, our friend Randy. 4 points from Marvin Harrison Jr.
Yep.
5 points from his high-level tight end, Sam Laporta. And here's the best part. 2 points from King Henry.
Wow.
Derrick Henry got on 2. Going into Monday night, I was up 45, but I was still a little bit nervous. He had Justin Herbert, who could go crazy, but he only got 18 that night.
Yeah.
And for that reason and many others, Randy's team was hardly worth
Randy opposed us.
Yeah, I know. He did. And
you did yourself because you picked him over me. Your fault. He didn't do it. You did it. And he messed himself up. You messed yourselves up.
Randy told me that he's really excited about this season because he's going to be punching above his weight. And so that's what Randy told me on Sunday.
Here.
So,
Nathan switched spots with me.
There you go.
All right, here we go. My second matchup is Dave, the Raiders.
Woo!
Todd, Buzzards for life.
Wow.
It was a high-scoring affair.
Bit of a pillow fight.
109 for Dave, 97 for Todd. Dave only 109. He had the third lowest, but he beat Todd by 12 points.
That is fortunate.
He had 4 players in single digits. He only had 1 over 14 points.
Oof. Wow.
And Dave gets the Herm Edwards Award.
Wow, yes.
This is what the greatest thing about sports is. You play to win the game.
Hello?
Hello? You play to win the game.
So he had a low score, but it's getting a win. He got to win.
Right.
So he got to win. So
right.
Win. Todd, only 97. He had 3 starters, had 1 point.
Oof.
Ouch.
Everyone was under 20 on his own team, so he gets the caboose this week.
Wow. Yeah.
Good job,
That's
Todd.
tough.
Yeah.
Hey, Dave, you won. These are games that Dave
Am I mistaken,
loses.
or is Dave 2-0?
Wow.
You'd have to look
I
it up.
mean,
he is.
Wow.
You said record doesn't matter because I'm 2-0.
Woo!
I don't care.
In some cases, it
Third
matters. Not every
matchup,
case.
it is Tom chasing the dream versus Jason's pistachio farm. And Tom crushed Jason 151 to 106. Tom was last week's caboose.
Yeah.
Plus he had Burrow this week in his starting lineup.
Oh, my.
But because Roma Dunze had 33 and he had the highest point total, he gets the NFC Juggernaut.
I'm raw power!
Last week I told him to keep chasing the dream.
Yeah.
And his dreams
He
came
did.
true. His dreams became reality. I
Tom
don't know
knows
what happened.
perseverance. Yeah.
Meanwhile, Jason was the opposite. Last week he had 153. This week only 106. The Juggernaut last week was crushed by this week's Juggernaut. No one on his team reached 15 points.
Yeah. I just have a question, Jason. Is it comforting me to be back where you were? Is it comforting? Is that what you appreciate about it?
He did have CD over 15, but Josh Allen 11. His running backs combined, you will identify with this, for 7 points.
Oh, yeah.
Combined.
Totally.
Jason's team just doesn't have the power.
Yeah.
Just can't do it, Captain.
I don't have the power!
Next matchup! You can't put it off any longer. I was going to wait till the end, but I was so happy this week that Eric Halverson, Chippy's team versus Aaron, released the Draken.
Yeah, stupid.
126 to 124. 2-point loss. Usually the winner I put first.
Yeah.
But I have to go to Aaron's
I'm
team.
sure. Yeah.
His namesake, Drake London.
Yeah.
Or shall I say Drock London.
Yeah.
5.9.
Yeah.
7 starters. Count them. 7 starters with single digits.
I did count them.
Amon-Ra, like you said, 40 points saves you from the caboose. That's the only thing he did. But with Juwan Jennings on your bench, if you had started, you would have won. You get a combo award this week. You get the, what are we doing, whoopsie-daisy?
What are we doing?
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
I got the whoops-a-daisy in both leagues.
Randy says John did better than Minnesota.
That's true.
Listen, haters gonna hate. What you gonna do? I'm just gonna shake it off.
Okay.
All right, and then Eric winning only by 1.5. Only 2 players scored in the 20s.
So stupid.
5 players in single digits, including his defense.
I know.
The Bears' defense with -4 points.
Terrible.
And Eric won by 1.5. But Eric, you get the Praise the Lord award.
Disappointing.
That's not disappointing. It makes me very
It is
happy.
disappointing.
Congratulations, Eric.
Yeah, it's
Coming in
very
the next
disappointing.
matchup, it is Pastor Daniel Nakua Matata. Such a wonderful word.
It just says
wonderful phrase.
Nakua Matat in there. But
Listen, I don't criticize your notes, so don't criticize mine. Versus Jeremy's White Horses is 143 for PD and 126 for Jeremy in the loss.
Wow.
PD had 4 players in the 20s. Nico Collins had 20. Achan 26. James Cook 27. Puka Nakua. So I'm giving him a new award. It's the Wonder Quadruplets.
Oh
Get
my
up
God.
here.
Wow.
It's all for
What?
the Wonder Quadruplets. They're taking over.
We just
Captain
destroyed all the
America.
people.
I thought you fixed Bucky.
I
He's
did.
down.
He's
Yeah, don't step on Captain
I
America.
think partially fixed, John.
Hey, that was a new award.
Yeah, that was
Bless
Thank
you.
you.
And you were 8 points from the Juggernaut. You were so close. But I saw
won't
those.
complain.
Your top 4 players all showed up. We should get the all showed up award or something like
yeah.
that. Anyways, Jeremy only had 1 player over 20 points. Christian McCaffrey with 22. He had 5 players in single digits. His quarterback, Jalen Hurts, had 11.
Yeah.
On his bench, there was no whoopsie-daisy.
Yeah.
Nothing
Yeah.
Jeremy could have done
Yeah.
to win this game. We're bringing back an oldie but a goodie, the Sad Clown Award.
Wow. Okay.
He's just
That's a good
sad.
Okay.
You know what? You're on the Price is
Yeah.
Right.
I like that.
You know,
Yeah.
you're trying to win,
I-
and you just fall.
Yeah,
it
I
just all
don't remember
falls
us
apart.
calling it the Sad Clown, but I like the name.
If
It
you
was
participated
named
in the
after
show
Eric last
notes
year.
with us,
Yeah.
Because Eric was the clowns. He's clowning
okay.
around.
But if you remember,
Okay.
if you
He's
ever
the
use
sad
the show
clown.
notes that we have,
Hey,
Google Docs, you
yeah.
ever heard such a thing?
Yeah.
You would see there's a whole list of,
Yeah, I
of
don't,
awards there, and Sad Clown
doesn't
is one of
sound
them.
familiar.
It even has the sound effect listed in it. So
Doesn't
just
sound
saying.
familiar.
The last matchup, it is Chris's #1 bottom feeder competing with
I mean,
Randy's
yeah, they're really
original bottom
they're
feeder
really wanting to be the bottom
versus
feeder.
Bill.
I'm
not
waiting
too
for one of them to
old.
call themselves the OG next week. They're just going to.
I don't think either one would do that.
Yeah, but, no.
a little bit outside of that demographic.
Mhm.
Anyways, Chris 132, Bill 126. So Bill loses, Chris wins. Chris had 1 player over 18. Jonathan Taylor had 30. That was 11 points over projections.
Yeah.
He won by 6. So
Yeah.
Chris gets the Lucky Award.
You got sharks, pigs, Lucky.
If Jonathan Taylor hadn't gone nuts, he would have
I
been
know,
out.
yeah.
So he's very lucky.
Yeah.
Bill loses only by 6. Only 126 is not enough for the biggest loser. Only one player, Tucker Kraft, with 25. All the rest were under 19. At flex, Bill started Calvin Austin III against Seattle.
Ouch.
1 catch, 22 yards
Who's
on
Calvin
4
Austin the third?
That's a good question.
Yeah,
Let's ask
exactly.
Bill. Who
Bill,
is Calvin Austin III?
Yeah.
I don't even know who he is.
So he got 3 points. Anyways, he benched Jalen Waddle against New England's horrible defense, who had 5 receptions, 68 yards, and a touchdown for 18 points.
Oh, my.
Projections were that Austin was going to have 8 and Waddle was going to have 13. So Bill put in the lower projected scorer.
Yeah.
And the difference versus projection, Bill would have won.
Yeah.
So Bill gets his first combo award.
Okay.
He gets the head scratcher, whoops-a-daisy.
Whoops-a-daisy. Whoops-a-daisy.
Bill, you're a very intelligent young man.
Yeah.
I don't know what you're doing starting
Yeah.
Calvin Austin III over Jalen Waddle.
I mean, I will just say that I'm
Against
glad.
Seattle defense
I know.
versus Patriots defense?
I am glad
I mean?
that Chris won this one because we cannot have new people coming into this league and winning matchups. They need to lose because otherwise we don't look like we look like we don't know what we're doing.
We don't know what we're doing.
Yeah.
Can I switch with you?
I agree. That's what
I
we're
circled
doing.
all of my winners.
So
we're gonna go to the water bet pick'ems, and remember, stay up late. We're gonna text you out the water bet payouts from tonight. In the NFC, it is Eric Halverson versus Tom. Here we go. I thought about you versus Randy because I'd pick you both to lose and take the water anyway because I want you both to lose. But here's the projections. Eric is projected 134.67. Tom is projected 134.64. There is a 0.03 point spread in this game.
Yeah.
Who you got?
Halverson.
Who you got?
Tom.
Oh, nice. I'm taking Eric. So me and Aaron are taking
Tom.
Eric. You're taking Tom.
Keep
Jason the Gene. In the AFC.
I'm watching you, Tom.
In
the AFC, we have a very special week because we have 2 matchups that we're going to vote on this week. It is me versus Isaac and John versus Judah. We're picking both of them, the father-sons, baby. And in me versus Isaac, I'm going me.
I'm going Isaac.
I'm going Isaac.
Yeah.
Isaac, you better beat your dad.
Screw
Go
both
Isaac.
of you. And in John versus Judah, we're going
Judah.
Judah.
I'm going me.
All right, come on, Judah.
And in the XFL.
XFL, we got the husband-wife bowl. It's me versus Cheryl. The battle of the 0-2s. I gotta go me.
I'm going Cheryl.
I'm going Cheryl. She's gonna crush you. You had like 20 points. She had 500 this week.
I'm the only one that knows what I'm doing in this league, and I am the worst. Last place so far.
We picked almost identical things.
I know.
That's the end of the show. We hope you had fun. Stay up late. Watch for the water bet payout.
See you next time.
On Reading Rainbow. Bye, Nathan.
Bye.
Thanks for being here.
Bye, Nathan.
It's
Thank
fun
you.
having you rip on Aaron.
Woo!
Hey, I got a little challenge for you, Aaron.
38 minutes.
So,
Huh?
we're
My
gonna
rant
we're gonna
ran
have
too
some
long.
water-
Yeah.
we're gonna have some water bets.
Okay.
Every week, if I win,
I have the stuff.
you have to take all their water bets. All their water. Hold on. If you win, I will take all of your water bets. Every week.
I need the first page because it shows
No,
who won what.
so
you know what I
if
mean?
you, the people that you choose
I'll take it.
to win and they lose and you have to get wet more, if I lose, I will take your water bets. But if I win, you have to take Daniel's and John's water bets.
But you're saying just in who? It's not just when you and I play each other. It's just in the week.
Every
Right?
week,
Every
every week,
Oh my word.
if I win, you have to take their waters. But if I lose, I take all of your water every
This
week.
is such
However,
a
when you and I
crazy
play,